Well, you've been running all over the place, but as you can see, the cell is still... Seriously, what's with the VI...
We'll have you out of there in no... Here we go! 1, 2, 3!
Sheesh. Just look how strong you two have gotten. Still, you better not get too cocky. I don't plan on falling behind the two of you just yet. Sounds like a lot has happened while I've been locked up in here. It's been a while since I last saw you, too. Wow, how long has it been, I wonder? But this is no time for... You probably already know this, but the one who locked me away here was Junomon. There's no need to hold back any longer.
Looks like all the commotion you caused has thinned out the security considerably. That should give us a chance to escape. So I guess our little partnership has reached its... I won't show you any mercy the next time. Just you wait. You'll get what's coming to you, kid.
The two of us will head straight for the inner temple. You two, go back and let everyone know I'm all right, and then urge them to get ready as fast as they... If I had to guess, I'd say we were close to the endgame, and facing the real mastermind behind all of this. Junomon?
You are the Great Guardian, the Digimon charged with the duty of defending this world. How can you choose to protect that human over our world? Are you abandoning us? You do not remember, do you? It was I who watched over the Earth. So too was I the one who incubated it with the utmost care, and the one who sent it to the human world. All for the sake of your future. After all of that, you would abandon me. You would forsake me!
As I thought, her sanity is... It seems Junomon's formed a really unhealthy attachment to you. You, the Great Guardian of this world. Wait, what? You're not the Great Guardian, you say? What are you talking about? You're the digital world's...
You belong to me!
Preparations complete.
power of the temple just grow? This is almost too much to bear. Aim for her crossed arms.
Wait!
Yeah!
Here I go. Column break! Wait!
Yeah! Here it comes! Get your guard up! You bet!
How dare you! Welcome to mine!
My turn! Black roll! Now this merry-go-round!
Here I go. Column break! Wait! Column break! Here goes! Kool-Aid!
Here it comes! Get... You bet! Launching cross-arms!
Here I go. High up range. Wait! Here I go. Red, Reno. Here goes. Kool-Aid. Here I go. I like it.
Junamon? Who are you? What? You don't suppose it did the same thing to Junamon that it did to Plutomon, do you?
I was having a bad dream. A never-ending nightmare. It felt as though my consciousness had sunk to the bottom of a great abyss. I could barely make out everyone's voices.
So that means you were being possessed by that mysterious figure we just saw?
It took advantage of the negative emotions within me. It wriggled its way in and took over. I became one with the sentiment left behind by the hero. No, it would be more accurate to call it resentment.
The hero? You don't mean...
Yes. I speak of Chronomon. The last great guardian of our world was no hero at all. To Chronomon, who had been sealed away in the device that governs time, the only freedom left was self-destruction. However, the higher being who rules over the world would not allow that. To make his self-destructive wish come true, Chronomon needed to prepare a gear that would take his place. To accomplish this, Chronomon created an egg to be his replacement, a hero who would save the world. And Chronomon gave him the role of annihilating himself. This was all planned. A setup. I was being manipulated, and in the end, aided in this plot.
Junamon loved and cherished the Great Guardian so much that she could not hold back the feelings of jealousy that came from such love. Chronomon's resentful will took advantage of the dark feelings in Junomon's heart, wormed itself in, and turned her into a tragic puppet. Junomon was able to regain her free will and break Chronomon's curse with the help of her newly reunited companions and their strengthened bond. The voices of those who revere and admire her strengthened her resolve to fulfill her role as trusted priestess. And then, Junomon spoke of the true threat looming over the digital world, the false hero, Chronomon. While possessed by Chronomon's will, Junomon learned an important truth. Aegiomon was created by Chronomon as a replacement gear to fulfill his ultimate goal. Aegiomon. So long as he remains fallen in darkness, the sacred current is powerless. No matter how much he grieves, Hinori Misono will not return, for she has fallen into the abyss of time and space. To save her, you must descend into the abyss as well. Such a reunion might be possible at the end of the world. As the world grows more chaotic, her voice may reach you. Ironic that chaos also tends to breed miracles, no? So there is hope. Go and meet Aegiomon and deliver your message.
When I became one with that dark resentment of Chronomon's, I was consumed with the desire for death.
What do you mean?
Chronomon, the one who governs time, realized he was but a single gear created by God. The only freedom he could choose was self-destruction. That is why Chronomon left an egg that would eventually take his place. And then, you were born. Do not avert your eyes from the truth. This was all planned from the beginning. From our battle with the Titans, to the eventual conflict involving you humans as well. Everything is part of the ritual for you to become the Keeper of Time. When great powers clash, order becomes distorted. The chaos this brings about, the rifts in time and space. Perhaps Chronomon seeks to undo the seal upon himself, to open the doorway to the Akashic records that govern order. Chronomon's final goal, to meet you, his reincarnation.
In reality, though nothing has been resolved, the Titans are still on the move. Chronomon's will still seems to be controlling them, and they are intent upon invading the human world.
Can't anyone stop this?
Disturbance detected above the government building. The public safety is... Their weapon has been deployed, with Shota Kuroi piloting. It appears to be headed for the government building. We were too late.
I won't allow it. I quit because I couldn't stand the idea of being the Dr. Yuki I respect. What are you talking about? If that's some sort of joke, it went over my head. Dr. Yuki is an anime character. He's from a series I will always love. Don't tell me you haven't seen that anime. You're serious. Dr. Yuki disappears during an experiment, and his child, the protagonist, goes looking for him. That's the gist of the plot, but I can talk about that anime for... That series means so much to me. It's the reason I became a What's wrong? Truly deplorable. What would Dr. Yuki say if...
While bound by Chronomon's rage, I provided various things to the humans, Digimon, and their special structural data.
All...
Kuga was an obedient little lapdog. Not a shred of pride in...
The weapon is beyond the ability of anyone to... It, too, is now an incarnation of Chronomon's bitter rage. The Digimon Core was installed for this reason. Chronomon's aim is, in the end, a clash of forces. The space-time rift, born from the war, will open the sealed door, and then you and Chronomon shall meet. The victims of this conflict.
If war itself is the point, then Chronomon probably doesn't care if it's Digimon or humans who are dying. Destruction ad nauseum, all for a selfish purpose. If we don't stop that weapon so much...
I will try to connect the gate to somewhere near the site. Please.
Inori, where the heck did you go? I've gone back over and over and over. I can't find it, but I still can't save you. It's like the gods have made up their minds about you disappearing. How many more times do I have to go back before I can see your smile again? How many times I fail. I made you a promise, didn't I? A promise to protect you. Inori. 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 Inori.
It's been a while. I'm sure you've realized by now. Realized you aren't a normal human being. The one who created you must be quite satisfied. You've done well to fulfill your role thus far. To honor your achievements, allow me to tell you who you are. Since Agiomon disappeared, you've been mistaken for the Great Guardian. I'm sure you can understand why. Your creator is the higher being that was challenged by Chronomon to a battle. This higher being's name is homeostasis. Chronomon's plan has disrupted the equilibrium between worlds and threatened their very existence. You were given a role to eliminate anyone who upsets natural law. The higher being chose a certain existence to act as a base when giving you life. That being was Aegeomon, or the Dark Shadow. Aegeomon had been scattered across countless timelines after traveling through time again and again. Your existence is based on the Dark Shadow in one of those timelines. There is a clear reason why that method was used. The higher being has a strong aversion to directly and excessively intervening in the world it watches over. To minimize its influence, it chose to take advantage of these dark shadows. What the higher being hoped for was a sort of self-purifying effect on the world. Aegeomon, who lost someone important to him and who was driven by pain, disrupted the laws of time. And thus the higher being tasked him with righting his own wrongs. It took an instance of a dark shadow from one of these timelines and crafted him into your form. Adamus, your personality, your memories, were all prepared for you to help you fulfill your mission efficiently. That goes for me as well. I only exist in your head. You are the agent in charge of maintaining the world's equilibrium. When establishing your character, we use some of the memories of the Dark Shadow. It was the wish of the Dark Shadow for us to do so. The Dark Shadow's wish. In other words, it was Aegeomon's wish. Aegeomon wanted to reunite Inori Misono with her little brother. He tried to accomplish that by taking her brother's place. Inori's little brother was a big fan of a certain character. He often liked to pretend he was that character. Your appearance, your memories. They were created, in part, from the memories of Inori's little brother. The reason you're being mistaken for Aegeomon is because you were originally born from him. As the time of integration approached, your form was naturally returning to that of Aegeomon's. Chronomon gave birth to Aegeomon. Aegeomon gave birth to countless dark shadows. And you were created from one of those dark shadows. Like the cycle of time, equilibrium is maintained when all things are connected. Yes, all things in this world are nothing but gears of time. However, that in itself is no cause for dismay. What should cause alarm is when those gears go awry, stopping the proper flow of time. That is exactly what happened to those dark shadows. To Aegeomon. When time moves forward and we can progress onward, we can choose our future. That is where all our hopes lie.
I see.
So that's how it is, huh? I get it now. A me that lost it from losing Inori turned the world all crazy, huh? That's the truth behind the Shinjuku Inferno. All of that happened because I have the power to alter time. Me going back in time prevented time from moving forward. The world's time just stopped. I probably never should have used this power of mine. You came to encourage me, to tell me to move forward and restart the flow of time. But is that really what you want? If I move forward and stop trying to, the dark shadows will disappear. Okay. I'm sorry, but... thank you.
I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. I need you to lend me, Jupitermon, your strength. Let us take down Chronomon and move forward. Forward, into the future!
What a truly divine sight. I still remember your warmth when you were just an egg. Being able to see you in this form has made it all worth it. Chronomon is linked to that weapon the humans made. So it is trying to destroy the world's very foundation, time itself. And when he, the Keeper of Time, disappears, his goal will be complete. So, in a sense, defeat is in fact what Chronomon truly seeks.
I think I understand a little of how Chronomon feels. I felt the same way when I lost Inori. I couldn't care less what happened to a world without Inori. That's what most likely caused the Shinjuku Inferno. But I can say this now. I was wrong. Yet there was someone encouraging me. That bond finally made me realize I can't just keep living in the past. I have to choose the future. So let us defeat Chronomon and move forward! This city where Inori was born and raised. I do not wish to harm it more. Let us go elsewhere.
I am Great Novamon!
I have created this space by using the collision of opposing forces, the sun and the moon. I will give it my all to keep Chronomon trapped in this space. In the meantime, I'm counting on you. Finish this!
It is time. Deal Thunder! It is time.
Chronos Defy!
vigilant, Jupitermon. Both you and Chronomon possess the ability to manipulate time. If two such powers were to clash, it would bring upon severe distortions, and we have no idea what that would bring about!
What? Hey! Is that?
Where is everyone?
Inori, she's inside! Inori! You too as well?
The space we created was transformed by space-time and I believe that human lying over there is also somehow related to all of this.
Inori! Inori! I'm so glad you're okay.
What happened to me? I was falling into a hole and couldn't grab your hand. After that, it felt like I was dreaming for quite a while. And now, I'm here.
Could it be we pulled out that whole entire moment? The moment you disappeared?
In order to save her, it would seem he forced an expansion of the space-time disturbance. How do I say this? I think he interfered with the laws of time.
Look at this place. Do you think we can still return to the previous world from here?
We don't even know if the previous world even exists anymore. Or even the digital world, for that matter. That's what happens when space-time is distorted.
Maybe if us two, who have the power of time, fight, the world inevitably turns out like this. This is exactly what Chronomon was hoping for. But don't worry. I'll do something about all of this in the end. thought I saw something burst out when we pulled Inori in before. This must be what it was. It's so warm. I can hear Inori's voice. Inori's memories. What she felt when she was trapped. They're flowing into me. This must be all the times she called out to me. All those feelings she had took on a physical form? Is that what happens when time and space warp?
I can feel it. Chronomon is right over there. That means the Akashic records must be just beyond.
Done well.
You!
You, my alter ego hatched from the egg. You have finally opened the cover of the clock. This body bound by the laws of time will finally be free at long last. I have been waiting for this moment, but I am still but a cog in the machine. Regardless of my own will, I will eliminate any intruders into the Akashic records. That is the curse that binds me. Now, lay me to rest and then take my place. If you do not, you will rot here in obscurity. A punishment for tampering with the laws of time. Fight me, my alter ego. Grant me true freedom at last.
been in a daze ever since I woke up. But my head's finally clearing. It was kind of faint, but I saw you and Agent fighting. You became one. I wasn't dreaming, was I?
No, you weren't. Agent and I are... well... does it come as a shock?
Yeah. I'm not quite sure what to say. It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know what comes next either. But... I'm going to keep that promise I made. No matter what. No matter how crazy the world gets. I'll be right there with you, Inori. I need to get there. It's my only hope of fixing this messed up world. First, we need to cross over to the other side. How are we gonna do that?
What? What in the world is going on?
Hey, look!
Oh, it's you. Just when I was starting to think things couldn't get any worse. The weapon went berserk and I was thrown out of the cockpit. Didn't think I'd be saved by
This human was in grave danger. I'm not super confident in treating humans, but I'm glad I made it.
Damn. Why are you... We were wrong about ditching...
You came. I suppose I owe you for your assistance.
Wow!
Due to my inadequacy as a leader, Chronomon was able to manipulate many Titans into joining them. I headed to the battlefield in order to bring my allies to their senses, but everyone was suddenly... Our objective is the same as your Chronomon has merged with the... It will endlessly... It will be impossible to get to Chronomon at this rate. Upon my pride as a Titan, I vow to forge a path forward. It will be no easy task, so I ask that you buy me some time.
Great. Wow! 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 Wow!
It's been a while. What did you just... Ah!
Fighter shooter! Pandemonium lost! Here I go! Power break!
Ready to
Here
launch!
goes! Kool-Aid! Yeah!
ready to go.
Here I go. Power break.
Here goes Kool-Aid!
Here I go.
Here goes Kool-Aid!
Here I go. Fighter Eagle Hurricane!
Travel bite!
Here goes Kool-Aid!
Here I go. Fighter shooter. Pandemonium lost. Pandemonium lost.
Cradle!
Here I go. Fighter shooter. Pandemonium lost.
Here goes Kool-Aid!
Pandemonium lost.
Travel bite!
Pandemonium lost. Eagle Hurricane! Pandemonium lost.
Cradle!
Kool-Aid!
Here I go. Pandemonium lost.
Hey!
Here I go. Pandemonium lost.
Kool-Aid!
Cradle!
Pandemonium lost. Here I go. Power break.
Kool-Aid!
Eagle Hurricane!
Cradle!
Hey!
Pandemonium locks!
Here goes! Kool-Aid!
Don't mess with me! Punch!
Thanks.
Fighter shooter! Here I come! Pandemonium locks!
Blackstone Cradle!
Pandemonium locks!
Here goes! Kool-Aid!
Well done, everyone. Now the time has come to make our move. Haggard Cluster!
I don't know how, but we did it. I was sure we...
That should open the path forward.
Our next destination is quite headaches. Guess it's decided. Okay, I'm ready.
Hey, is that Marsmon? And Pegasusmon too!
I was with Junimon and the others. We need... But the enemies keep coming. I've heard rumors about him. But apparently he's been summoned by the Akashic Records as well.
Wait, is he protecting Pegasusmon?
I don't think he can hold out much longer on his own. Let's go help him! Preparations complete! Hey!
Watch this on the sanctions!
Kool-Aid!
Thanks.
Here I go! Power break!
Kool-Aid!
Here it comes! Infinity Cannon!
Hey!
Power break!
Kool-Aid!
No matter how many of them we take down, they just keep coming!
We'll never reach Chronomon at this rate. You folks, have Pegasusmon carry you on ahead.
No way!
I can still manage to hold out long enough to give you a chance to fly away.
Forget it! We're not leaving!
In that case, let me fight alongside you.
Big Bro, it's you!
This is no time for a sentimental reunion, my little brother. Look, the enemy is starting to ramp it up already! How long has it been since we fought together? Anyway, keep your eyes forward. Let's do this!
Ready to launch.
Flame Inferno! Watch this on the sanctions!
Ready to launch.
Here I come! I'm unlimited! Flame Inferno!
Go! Let's do this. Let's go, Cradle!
Here I come! Fire break! Here goes! Kool-Aid! Rodeo Bullet! Kool-Aid! Get one! Flame Inferno! Flame Inferno!
Travel bike!
It seems like we managed to hold them off for now. I bet it's not over yet, though.
Big bro, is it really you?
Yeah, it's me. I'm proud of you, little bro.
Big bro, I didn't think you'd ever.
It's all thanks to Lady Venus Mon. I may not be completely cured, but she never gave up and continued to treat me. You know about this place, right? The Akashic records seek to eliminate all intruders. Chronomon can manifest limitless enemies from the memories engraved within the system of time he merged with.
Yeah. At this rate, we'll never be able to make any progress.
Well, if we can't make it to Chronomon, I guess there's only one thing left to do. I'll hold off the enemy here. You guys go on ahead.
Big bro.
I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for all of you. I'm simply giving up a life that was already on the brink of death anyway. I think it's a rather small price to pay.
You're joking, right? You can't just show up out of nowhere and try to pull something like this.
I consider this to be my penance. I took countless lives in the arena, even if it wasn't of my own volition. It isn't something that should go unpunished. That's why I've made my choice. I will die here today.
Damn it, big bro. You don't understand a thing, do you? I've been out here working hard without you even knowing it. You always protected me, and now I want to stand on my own for a change. So I'm not taking any orders from you. I'm staying here too. This time, I'll be the one watching your back.
Where's Mon?
You give up your life, alongside me.
We're not gonna die, big bro. Because this time, I'm here to protect you. Now, the rest of you, get to Chronomon!
If you truly insist, little brother, then let's fight together as one!
We've always been together, so we should meet our end together too. Not that I plan on dying, of course.
Bacchusmon! Surely this is not the time to be eating and merrymaking!
Well, it's not like we can get anywhere at the moment anyway. Besides, I always think better when I drink.
You always end up turning to the bottle? Didn't you say you were only gonna drink in moderation?
We're kind of having a moment here. Oh, wait. It's you!
Ah, perfect timing. Come, revel with us.
You're having a party? Here?
We came all this way because of Chronomon. And I imagine there are other Digimon out here for the same purpose, too.
Back in our world, Junomon was with us too. Yes, I agree everyone's trying to get to Chronomon. But look.
The path is blocked.
Those are Chronomon's wings. He blocked off the path and we can't advance any further. It takes some serious power to destroy wings like that. I'm so hungry right now that I can't muster the strength. So that's why I need to have a feast. It's not just about the booze, you know?
I see. I wish you would have just said that from the beginning. In that case, I have a favor to ask of you folks. Take a look over there. See that fruit? Eating it should help restore Lord Bacchusmon's strength.
You want us to just bring you one of those fruits from over there? Okay, got it.
I appreciate it. In the meantime, I shall keep an eye on Lord Bacchusmon to make sure he stays awake after all this drinking.
Great. Wow! Great.
That's the fruit!
Having trouble getting across? You look... Leave everything to us.
Great.
Oh, yeah! This is the good stuff! All this flavor, I'm burning up! Yes, that was quite delicious. I can feel the strength returning to my body. My stomach isn't quite full yet, though. I'd like to eat something nice and cold next.
That went well. Now we just need Lord Bacchusman to keep eating fruit. Next up, we'll need some of that blue fruit. The ones that look like popsicles.
This one is pretty high up there too, so we should use the same strategy as last time.
You got it! Ready to launch.
Match on fire!
Here I go. Power break. Here goes. Kool-Aid.
Match on fire!
Here I go. Power break. Here I go. Power break. Yeah.
Match on fire! Yeah. Yeah.
Power break.
Match on fire! You want some of this? Match on fire!
Can this be?
No. Preparation complete.
Yeah.
Ready to launch! Let's do this. Travel bike! Great.
Yeah!
Travel bike! Great. Great. Can't be. Ready to launch. Let's do this. Travel bike!
That's on fire!
Yeah! Let's do this. Travel bike! Great. Travel bike! Great. Great. Much appreciated. There! Ready to go. Travel bike! Great. Let's do this. Travel bike! Great. Yeah! Travel bike! Great. Great. Much appreciated. Everyone. Ready to go. Hey!
Okay.
Yeah!
Okay.
That's on fire! Hey! Hey! Yeah! Hey! Great. Much appreciated. Everyone. Preparations complete. Much appreciated. Everyone.
felt that right in the brain. I can't get enough of that feeling. Ah, that was pretty tasty too. But I could still eat a bit more. My stomach needs something nice and pungent. And I need to be in top shape if I'm going to be taking on Chronomon too.
Next up, bring him some of that purple fruit. The next...
This one...
There! Ready to go!
Here I go! Fire break! Wait!
Preparation complete.
Fire break! Wait!
Turbo Stinger!
I'm sorry.
Everyone! Do it! Ready to go.
Wait!
Turbo Stinger! Ready to launch. Hit!
Here I go. Fire break! Wait!
Hit!
Fire break!
Much appreciated. Everyone! Even if
I will assist.
Allow me to...
Magic fire!
Preparation complete! Launching cross arms! My.
Almost here, ma'am.
It's been a while since I got such a good workout.
I didn't need any help, you know. I'm not the same weakling I used to be.
You just don't forget, do you?
Indeed. We know you're perfectly capable of handling yourself in a fight.
Why, thank you. I'm pleasantly surprised to hear you admit it. I must thank you as well. You protected Lord Bacchusmon and everyone else.
Your friends brought a purple fruit for us. I'll go on back now. Please head back to Lord Bacchusmon too.
Agent!
Even Griffinmon went to help. It was no easy task trying to keep Lord Bacchusmon awake by myself.
You were trying to keep me awake? It was your endless lecturing that made me sleepy in the first place. Anyway, I'll take that fruit from you. It's time I ate up and got going. Oh, yeah, this stank. It's attacking my taste buds. My tongue almost feels numb. Exactly what I needed. All right, my stomach's full and my strength has returned. Just give me one more moment. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, this should be exciting.
We're about to see just what Lord Bacchusmon is capable of.
My turn!
Ha! See what I can do on a full stomach?
Now we can proceed forward. It will not be long before we can reach Chronomon.
And the natural laws of this world have been crumbling the entire time. Sirenmon would have been very disappointed if we got stuck in a place like this.
All right, you folks simply need to take this path and keep going straight.
We'll
Great.
It finally went through! Can you hear me now? It's Simmons. I'm trying to contact you via the Digiline. There was a large rift that opened up above the city and swallowed the surrounding areas. And we're okay. Luckily, we were underground at the time. But it's only a matter of time until the rift expands.
Maybe the areas that were swallowed were merged with this world. We need to end this battle as quickly as possible. If we don't act fast. We have to hurry.
It seems too much of the enemy is that way. Do you still have the conch?
Bacchusmon must have told you everything. We also were on our way to Chronomon. The enemy was summoned by the Akashic records, and is based on one of the 7 great demon lords.
We need to go help him!
No. There is a more pressing matter. It is Neptunemon's wish as well that you
Is that really the best plan?
Neptunemon is defending our injured allies while trying to fight at the same time. We must focus on helping the injured.
Yes, I'd like... So, yeah.
I usually strategize.
know...
Let us use Kamemon's plan.
Do it! Okay, people!
Ready to launch.
Here I come. Power break.
Here goes. Lightning shower! This is it. It's Fantasia!
I'm sorry. Everyone! Great. Great. Wow!
You came for us!
I knew I... Hold on tight!
Here we go! Preparations complete!
Oh! Catastrophe cannon! Here I come! Power break!
Wait!
Here goes! Lightning shower! This is it! Peace Fantasia!
Behold! Catastrophe cannon! Power break!
Here goes! Cool Age!
Here goes! Lightning shower! This is it! Peace Fantasia!
Here! Catastrophe cannon!
I like it.
Much appreciated. Everyone,
me go now! Hey!
Operation complete!
Fighter shooter!
Here goes! Kool-Aid!
Peace Fantasia!
Fighter shooter!
There! Wow! Great.
Neptune-mon, we met...
Great news! Now I can focus that. Forgive me.
Of course! We were planning...
Don't be ridiculous.
I treasure the moment.
Ready to launch!
Lightning crush!
This is it. This is it. Peace Fantasia!
Lightning crush! Lightning crush!
Ready to launch!
Lightning crush!
Launching cross arts!
Peace Fantasia!
Very nice.
You have saved me numerous times. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now we must deal with Chronomon as soon as possible. Although it seems our work here is not quite through yet.
More enemies. And so many of them.
A battle of attrition. Who will fall first? Either way, I have no choice but to see this through to the end. Even if it means I am destined for a watery grave.
Hey! We made it in time.
Titan!
Indeed.
Everything is fine here. Now that our ally... Go on ahead! Get to Chronomon!
Look over there. It's one of Juno.
Now then! To my allies from the Abyss area, join me as we strike back against the enemy!
Yeah!
I have an update. Asuna is evacuating the civilians to safety. And it seems one of them is an acquaintance of yours. Asuna's not the only one out there on search and rescue. DSAT seems to have remembered the real reason they exist.
Shota Kuroi, the giant weapons pilot, sent a message that he'd been rescued by Digimon. Hearing this, Captain Misono apologized to the Digimon, and the warriors of Rebellion Village joined the rescue effort.
Huh? My dad did what?
Everyone's cooperating to escort the injured to safety. Humans and Digimon working together. What a beautiful sight.
Wow, really? Humans and Digimon, working as one. We really have to defeat Chronomon, for everyone's sake. Let's head for the gate.